Thank you for having me here. And a special thank you to Jamaica Haynes. Really appreciate you inviting me to participate today. My mother changed my world in three simple words. Three words. My mother's she's a special woman. She's beautiful inside and out. Her soul resonates with beauty. When she was a young woman, she wanted to escape some abuse that was happening in her household. So she got on a plane, got a one-way ticket to St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands when she was about 21, 22 years old. This was at the height of the civil rights movement, and she had nowhere else to go, but she scrounged up some money, and she landed on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. She was immediately approached by several men, and those men, they tried to court her, but she rebuffed them all except for one. There was one guy who caught her eye, and she dated him. She had a relationship with him. She got pregnant by him, and I'm the result. My mother's a white Jewish woman. This man, a black Caribbean, Antiguan Christian man, when he found out that she was pregnant, he took off. So my mother really didn't have anything when she landed on the island of St. Thomas. Now she had nothing because even the man she counted on for support was not there. And it was at this time that she started to second guess what she was going to do with her life because she was pregnant. It was at the height of the civil rights movement. Her family disowned her. The man she counted on disrupted her life, and she had no resources. She struggled to survive, and she did. She gave birth to me, and under really challenging circumstances, she survived. And my mother used to go shopping with me on the island of St. Thomas when I was an infant. She used to go to the malls that they had then, which were really the markets, the outside markets. And for her entire pregnancy, people knew that she was going to give birth to a young black baby. There was one woman in particular who saw my mother in the market every now and then when she was pregnant. And then when my mother gave birth, she saw my mother with me as an infant. One day, my mother was in this market, and she was approached by this woman. And this woman said to her, "Ma'am, I know your situation. I just have one request of you. May I purchase your child?" This woman was a very wealthy woman, a native to St. Thomas. She couldn't have any children. And this was her shot. She wanted a son. She said to my mother, "There's something about his skin that glows. I would dearly like to have this child as mine." It was at this moment when my mother, without hesitation, with no resources, no money really, no family who supported her, she responded to this woman with three simple words: "No, thank you. No, thank you." It was perhaps the most courageous thing I've ever heard of in my life. My mother had a chance to have her life back. She had this chance to reunite with her family because she would no longer have the burden of this young infant that she would have to raise. She was young enough to get on with her life, find a new person who she could pair up with, but she turned it all down. No, thank you. When my mother told me this story, I just gasped because I thought about how different our lives together would be. Our lives would no longer be together. They would be apart. My mother would have had this opportunity to start her life all over again. The woman, she offered my mother $25,000 in cash. This was in 1965. So $25,000 in cash, although it means a lot right now, it was 10 times more valuable back then. No, thank you. Such courage. It was that moment that shaped the lives of so many people. All the friends I have, all the people I love were shaped by that one 3-word answer. No, thank you. I'm so thankful. I'm appreciative. I'm blessed to have a mother who, against all odds, with courage, she knew that she would be able to do this. I owe it all to her. It's the one piece of life that we have to remain steadfast about. We have to continue to live our lives with courage. Dr. Martin Luther King was a man of courage. He knew at the age of 39 he didn't have much longer to live. Not because nature was going to take its course. He knew what was going to happen to him. But he continued on the journey that he started. He continued to lead the way he started to lead, with courage, steadfast courage. Today, on this day, it is up to us to honor the courage of Dr. Martin Luther King and the courage of all those who came before him, on whose shoulders he stood, because we are now standing on his shoulders. Thank you very much. God bless you. And please remember, be safe and remain healthy.